Hi, my name is Vitaly, and I'm a full-time affiliate marketer who practices this business in a number of different arenas. I do it through blogging, I do it through creating YouTube videos, I do it through a place called Bing Ads, and I also do it through a place called YouTube Ads. And the last one is going to be the focus of this video, where I'll be showing you my personal approach to doing affiliate marketing through YouTube Ads. Now, when it comes to profits, out of all the experiences that I have in the different areas of affiliate marketing, YouTube Ads is the one where I started it a couple of months ago, and my profits have slowly been going up. So out of all the places that I mentioned earlier, YouTube Ads is the one where I have the smallest profit, but it is growing, as is my experience, and I will be showing you my strategy. I basically made like a couple of thousand so far in profit from YouTube, and I'll be showing you one of my videos as a sample in this video, as well as showing you how to create your own YouTube ad and set it up correctly for the purposes of affiliate marketing. Specifically, what I'm going to be talking about is 7 different things in this video. First is I'm going to give you a brief overview of YouTube ads, because not everyone understands it the way they should. Second is I'm going to show you specifically my income reports. Like I just said, I made a couple of thousand, but I will be showing you the main video that made me those sales. Then I'll be showing you ways to do affiliate marketing through YouTube ads via what I consider to be the easiest and fastest option available, which is basically creating YouTube video reviews, linking it to an affiliate product, and putting that video up on YouTube ads. Followed by that is I'm going to be showing you important things you need to know before you start. And then I'll be showing you how to set up your first YouTube ad, and you're going to follow alongside me, because I'm actually going to be taking one of my existing YouTube videos that I have and promoting that on YouTube ads, and you're going to be using that video as a reference to upload your own videos to YouTube ads. Followed by that is I'm going to be showing you what to do after you set it up, after you set up your first YouTube ad, such as creating the budget so you don't spend too much, making the bids as small as possible so you also don't spend too much, and setting up your keywords so you only get the proper visitors to your YouTube videos. Targeted traffic is very important when it comes to YouTube ads, and I'll be showing you how to set that up. And finally, I'm going to be finishing up this video by showing you what happens after you set up the ad and let it run. Because sometimes the ad might work, sometimes it might not work. I'll be showing you how to adjust to the circumstances that happen after you set up your YouTube ad. So let me just dive right in and say that I will be including a link below this video to a full tutorial on this particular subject. Here is that tutorial, and I strongly encourage you to read it entirely and check it out, because I just cannot get into all the details of YouTube ads and affiliate marketing in this video. It'd be too long. You would be put to sleep, and I don't want to do that because I just don't have the patience, and I know you don't. So read this guide if you're really interested in doing YouTube ads and affiliate marketing, because it gets into even more details. Use it alongside this video to give you the whole basic story. So let me just say that when it comes to YouTube ads, here's one of the successful campaigns that I have. It is a campaign that promotes a program called Wealthy Affiliate, and this is something that I've been doing for years. This is a program that's made me hundreds of thousands, in fact, and I've been promoting it through blogging. I've been promoting it through YouTube ads, Bing ads, YouTube organic search, all those sorts of places, and I've also got a lot of experience with other stuff as well. In fact, here are my income reports for just Wealthy Affiliate alone, and this is making me a full-time income. The total revenue for promoting this program for me is over $400,000 at the time of this video, and small chunks of these income reports that you see here come from YouTube ads. But this is because I started with YouTube ads not too long ago. I haven't been doing promoting Wealthy Affiliate as long on YouTube ads as I have on other platforms like Bing ads, blogging, and YouTube. So with that said, let me just move into the next stage by explaining my income reports with affiliate marketing in general, just so you know that I am legit. When it comes to YouTube ads, I've made thousands in profits. I'm not going to deny that it's not as much as through other things, but I do know the general ways of setting up your YouTube ads so you don't pay too much and you increase the chances of making a good profit. And I'm just going to be running you through my strategy very shortly in this video, so stay tuned for that. But when it comes to things like Bing ads, which is another pay-per-click network that exists out there, I've actually made over $300,000 in revenue, of which over a quarter of $1 million is profit, and I will also be including a link to that particular video below YouTube, and you can also check it out on the site that I will be providing, which takes you here. It provides you access to all this stuff as well, including tutorials. Now for blogging, it is my main generator when it comes to affiliate marketing, and I've actually made over 700,000 promoting Wealthy Affiliate and various other affiliate promotions on the internet. I run a couple of blogs, and at least one of them makes me a full-time income, of which this 700,000 figure is a part of. And finally, there's also YouTube search. YouTube ads isn't the only thing that I do, and I've probably made over 30,000 in just creating YouTube videos and letting free traffic come to that. So before I move forward, I just want to say that the way that I'll be showing you how to set up YouTube ads has a very good setup process where you spend very little and increase the chances of making sales. But if for whatever reason your YouTube ad doesn't work, what you need to know is that you can still take that same video and just let it run on the YouTube search engine and get free traffic and visits that way and do affiliate marketing that way. So that's basically a great plan B if for some reason your YouTube ad stuff doesn't work out. So let me move forward in saying that the fastest and easiest way to start with YouTube ads is to basically create a YouTube video reviewing a product that you're promoting and provide an affiliate link in the description to it. And then once that video is set up, you're going to promote that YouTube video on YouTube ads. This is literally the process that I've been using for YouTube ads for the past couple of months. It's the fastest, it's the easiest. It's obviously not the only one. You also have things like email marketing. You also have things like sending people to a landing page. But the starting point of every YouTube video is you need to create a YouTube video, you need to put it up on YouTube ads, and wherever that video links is up to you. In my opinion, the fastest and easiest way to go about it is to link a YouTube video that you create to an affiliate product that you're promoting and put that up on YouTube ads. That's the fastest way to get started. So that's what I'm going to be showing you in this video. So let's move forward and talk about important things that you need to know before you even start your first YouTube ad. First thing is you need to have experience with actually making videos. If you're going to make crappy videos, don't bother using YouTube ads. I really recommend that you have experience setting up YouTube videos in general, because if you're not experienced with that, then your YouTube ad is probably not going to do too well. The second thing is you should have money to spend and lose on YouTube ads. One thing that I'm going to tell you that very few people will when it comes to YouTube ads and marketing through ad networks in general is that you are very likely to lose money. Most of the ads that you make are probably not going to make a good profit, especially if you are more of a beginner, and this is something that you need to accept before you get started. So if you're not ready to lose money, and I'm going to make sure that you set it up in a way where you spend as little as possible, but still, if you're not ready to spend and possibly lose money, YouTube ads is not for you. Stick to blogging, stick to making regular YouTube videos, stick to other methods that are safer basically, and the link underneath this video is going to take you through the process of setting things up in a more safer way in addition to other methods of making money through affiliate marketing. Then expect most YouTube ads you make to not succeed, and like I said before, this is the real truth. I've made about over 15 different ads on YouTube, and maybe about 2 or 3 of them did okay. 2 of them probably broke even, and only 1 really started to make good numbers, and that's the one that I'm going to be showing you in just a moment. Followed by that is practice improves the odds of success with YouTube ads, and this just applies to YouTube and affiliate marketing in general. Practice makes perfect. The videos that I'm making for you right now are not as good as the videos that I was making when I started this business. In fact, if you actually go through my history on my YouTube channel, if I haven't already erased it, my videos sucked. I was talking too fast, I wasn't confident, and that affects the way that your sales work in general in affiliate marketing and with YouTube ads. So practice makes perfect. Expect there to be a learning curve, and that is okay in this business. And finally, the last thing is YouTube ads and affiliate marketing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Too often when people look at YouTube ads or affiliate marketing in general, they think, okay, I'm just going to sell some stuff and make some money. That's really how simply they think that this stuff works. That's not how this business works. It's a tough business. It takes time to learn. There's a learning curve, and you may fail a lot before you succeed. So you have to expect that this is the process. The process of succeeding comes at the expense of failure. Failure is what leads to success. Now, I'm not saying you're going to lose money, and I'm not saying that you're going to fail at this business and fall hard on your face. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is be realistic about how you approach this stuff before you get started with it, okay? So let's move forward and into the next part, which is how to set up your first YouTube ad. And remember, before you get started, you have to make sure that you have two things ready, which is your video, which is the one that you uploaded to YouTube, and you also want to make sure that you have an affiliate link in the description of the video. I cannot emphasize how important this part is, because if you don't have these things set up, what's the point of getting involved with YouTube ads, right? So real quick, I just remembered that I forgot to show you the actual ad that I have that's promoting Wealthy Affiliate and making me money. I'm going to get into details of that right now before I show you how to set up the YouTube ad. So real quick, let me just show you my ad, which is right over here. It got over 4,000 views. If people click on this video, it's going to take them through a review that I set up of Wealthy Affiliate, and it's going to take them to a special link which I tracked. So each time a sale is made through that affiliate link, I'll know that it was made. Now, when it comes to specifics as to how much this particular video cost me, it's almost $500. And if I go over here and look at the screenshots, I provide that again in the link below this YouTube video. If I look at the tracking, it made 13 sales. The value of each sale is over 170. So the revenue is over $2,000, but if you exclude the $469 that I spent, the revenue is almost $2,000. Now, this video is continuing to make me money because each person that joins this program pays every single month. So the numbers for that particular profit for that YouTube campaign keep rising every single month. I have a few other videos, but this is the main one that is making me money. Again, it's a rare thing, but this is just the thing that's to be expected with YouTube ads. So let's move on into what I was explaining, which is how to set up your first YouTube ad. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into YouTube. First of all, let me just back up for a second and say that there's two ways that you can use YouTube ads. The first one is you go to Google and you type in YouTube ads and you access the site from there. They're going to ask you to put in a YouTube link for the video that you want to promote. You put that in and then you go through the steps that I'll be showing you, and that's how you set up your first YouTube ad. The second method, which is the one that I'll be doing, is you go into your video section in your YouTube channel and you click on one of the videos, the one that you want to promote via YouTube ads. You click on promote, and then you go into the same exact process of setting up that YouTube ad. So it's two different ways, but they both lead into the same options. So let's just go into the video that I want to promote. Let's just go right here. This is the video that I'm going to be promoting. It's called Income School Project. This is a program that I like a lot. I think it's a great program. I want to promote it. As you can see, I say link to Income School site. This is an affiliate link, and I want to be promoting this video. So once I go into the video details, you're going to see these three dots over here. You're going to click on that. You're going to click on promote. This is going to take me to Google Ads, but this is going to be YouTube ads. I'm going to click on get started. And once this loads up, this is going to take me through the process of setting up the campaign name. As you can see, your YouTube video is already in here. And if you go through a place like, for example, Google, and you type in YouTube ads, this is going to be blank, and you're just going to want to type in the URL of the video. But since I'm doing it this way, it's already included here. So campaign name, I'm going to say is Income School Review. Now, here it's going to ask, how do you want your ad to show up on YouTube? So automatically played before other YouTube videos or placed as a thumbnail next to the related videos on the YouTube homepage. Now, this is very important. Which of these do you choose? I recommend you choose number 2. Why? Because if you, for example, ever checked out a YouTube video and you had an ad play that before that video, how many times did you actually look at that ad? In my case, most of the time when I see that, if not every single time, I always click skip ad. So that is what the first option, automatically plays videos before your YouTube videos, is going to do. And I personally don't like that option because it kind of interrupts people who want to see their own videos. You want to see a video, suddenly an ad pops up before you, and the mentality is skip, 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 even if the ad is good. Versus the second option, placed as a thumbnail next to the related videos, it's sort of like if I go into YouTube right now and I type in Income School, or it doesn't matter what I'm typing in, but the point is, if I type this in, my ad is going to appear at the top over here, or if I click on over here, it's going to pop up in the related section. So the point is, by doing what I'm doing right now with the with this option, I'm not interrupting people's watching on YouTube. In other words, they'll see my ad, and if they like what they see, they will click on it consciously. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that I want. So I recommend your videos have thumbnails. My thumbnail's already over here. Now the next thing is going to be creating your headline. So why income school works. See this review. I'm just going to make it very simple. The point is you want the name of the program that you're reviewing or product that you're reviewing as an affiliate to be in the title, as well as in one of the descriptions. So see my personal review of income school. Now, you don't get a lot of characters to type in your descriptions over here, so sometimes you need to make things shorter. So in this case, it's perfect. See my personal review of income school. This is why income school works. Perfect. That's just a perfectly fine ad. When people look up the keyword for income school and they see an ad that says income school, income school, income school, and it's a pretty good ad, their eyes are more likely to click on it. So now, when it comes to locations, audience, and budget, I'm not going to select any of that. And the reason why is because when I'm very targeted with the way that I am with my YouTube ad, in this case, I only am making the ad appear for people that know what income school is, and they're going to find it no matter which country they're from. So I don't have to bother with the locations or the audience or this and that. The right audience from the right geographical region is going to find it. So I can skip all these steps and just click continue. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do afterwards is just skip all these other things, except I'm just going to make sure that this is for English-speaking countries, because Income School is an English program. This is fine. I don't have to change anything here. This is all fine for me. Audience, good, and this and that. Continue. And then after that, oh, sorry, they actually want me to enter a country. I forgot about that. So I'm just going to enter in United States. That's perfectly fine. United States country, click on continue. Then it's going to ask me for all this. Fine, just going to leave all this checked. Click on create campaign. Boom. Now the campaign is created. Now, this is where we go into the next stage, which is once we're set up with our first YouTube ad, we want to do something afterwards. Now, this is important because once you set up your ad, it's actually part one of the next stage, because you want your ad to only attract people that are interested in whatever product or promotion that you're promoting. In internet marketing, it is very important that you are very targeted with who you want to see your ad. I don't just want anybody to see the ad that I just made up for you. The people that I want to see my ad are people that know what income school is and want to get a review of it and want to see if it works. That's it. That is not a large audience, but it's a very targeted audience, which means that there's more likely chances of sales coming in. I don't want people that are interested in make money online offers. I don't want people that are interested in online opportunities. That's too broad. I want only people that are interested in the product. So if you're promoting product A, you only want product A audiences that know about product A to see your ad. I hope I made that pretty clear. So once my ad is set up, what I'm going to want to do is find my ad in the list over here. And in my case, I have a couple of different options. Here it is, Income School Review. Once I click on that, it's obviously going to show 0 impressions, views, cost per view, view rate, and all that stuff. It's going to be 0 when you first start. It might take a few days for your ad to show up, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to see my budget over here, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lower it to $10. Now, you may get something from YouTube ads where they say something like, oh, your budget is too low, your ad is not going to show too much. Don't worry about that, because the thing about YouTube ads is the higher you set your budget, the faster they show your ad and the faster your money will be spent. And if you're not making sales with that, you're going to be losing a lot of money very quickly. By putting a $10 cap or limit on the budget, which I just showed you, you're basically ensuring that YouTube ads does not spend more than $10 a day. For me, $10 is perfectly fine. If you want to set it to something like maybe $5, that's totally fine too. Anything under $5 is probably not a good idea, so I'm just going to start with 5 or 10, doesn't matter. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into ad groups, and this is the ad that I created. I'm going to change it to Income School Review. Now here's an interesting pro tip for you. If the ad name, which is Income School Review, matches the ad group name, which also says Income School Review, you're actually going to end up spending less. So it's actually more relevant, and YouTube sees that as a very positive way of targeting. So they will actually charge you less. This is something that one of my coaches taught me. And see where it says max CPV? CPV is basically how much you're willing to spend for each view. So for example, if 100 people view your ad and you spend 5 cents on that, that's going to be like $5 or something like that, if my math is correct. But point being is, just like your budget was low, you want your cost per view to also be low. So what I'm going to do is, this CPV is set to 6 cents. I'm going to set it to 5 cents. All right, so after I do that, I'm just basically hedging myself to not spend too much. With PPC, you want to spend as little as possible, I promise you, because if you go overboard and start spending as much as they tell you to spend, you're going to lose your money very, very quickly. I don't want you to make that mistake. I did. Don't make my mistake. Keep it very simple. Keep it very cheap for how much you're willing to spend and how much your budget is. Now, we're not done yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on keywords, and what I'm going to do is click this plus sign over here, and I'm going to click on Income School Review, and here I'm going to enter in the keywords. Now, this presents an interesting question. What kinds of keywords do you want to enter into the section that I just showed you? Well, the answer is the most obvious keywords that people that know about Income School would enter, or whatever product that you're promoting. So if you're promoting a product on some kind of specific, I don't know, like this is a specific camera called the Osmo Action. I only want people that know what the Osmo Action is. I only want to type in the keywords Osmo Action Review, Osmo Action Reviews. And an awesome way, by the way, another little pro tip for you here, is if you go to YouTube and you type in Income School, you see all these keywords that pop up over here? You can actually use these as part of that. So look at that: review, keyword research, project 24 review, pillar post, how to write a blog post, student, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. You can use all these particular examples that I just showed you in your keyword section over here. But I'm going to keep it simple. And the other thing that I'm going to tell you is that when you type your keywords, it is very, very important that they all have quotes around them. The reason why is because this lets YouTube ads know that your ad is going to appear specifically for the term Income School. Because if you type in Income School with no quotes and nothing like that whatsoever, then your ad might pop up for a keyword like income or a keyword like school, which are things that have absolutely no relevancy towards Income School in general, which is a program. So I only wanted to specifically pop up for that. And again, put it in quotes. So going back into this, I'm going to type in Income School Review, Income School Scam. Now, I'm not saying that it's a scam. It's not, but people do type in the word Income School Scam, and I want people to see my ad for that and that it's not a scam. So I can just keep typing in more and more keywords, but I'm just going to keep it simple and just leave these three. I'm going to click on Save. Boom. That is it. Now, each time that you add a new keyword and stuff like that, you will see after a while how it's performing and all these sorts of things. And as you can see, max cost per view is already set to 5 because we set that in our ad group to not charge you more than 5 cents. So just to make sure, just check if this is over 5 cents. If it is, put it back to 5 cents. So that in a nutshell shows you how to set up your first YouTube ad. I promise you that as you were watching that video, certain things may have been confusing. When you set up your first YouTube ad, especially if you haven't done this before, it's going to look confusing. It might actually be confusing. Just rewatch this video and follow alongside the steps. Pause it, rewind it if you have to. This is the easiest and fastest way to set up a YouTube ad correctly, so you spend very little and also have good potential affiliate sales come from it. But it doesn't end there, because if you remember, there's also another step. After you set up your first YouTube ad and after you set up the keywords, the last thing is what happens after you set up the ad and let it run. So the first thing is you want to let the ad run for a few days and see how well it performs, if it's making sales. If it's not making sales, you're going to want to change things. But if it gets views and gets a good cost per view, which is very little, and you should set it to be low, but you make very little sales, pause the campaign or pause the ad and make a new video and let that one run in place of the ad. I'll be showing you in a moment what I mean by that, but the basic idea is if one video that you put up on YouTube ads is not performing well, then you're going to want to pause that video, make a new video that perhaps could do better, and put that in place of the other ones. Let that one run, and if it performs better, then leave the new one up, okay? Next thing is be ready to pause and delete ads to make new ones in general. Like I said before, YouTube ads can be a situation where you spend a lot of money and don't make a lot on the side, from affiliate sales, that is. So please be sure to click on the link below this YouTube ad, below this YouTube video, excuse me, to take you to this particular article, because it's going to show you how to set up your video so that you do increase the odds of making your sales. This particular video over here, this particular article. And then, very important, be careful with YouTube ads and trying to get with them trying to get you to spend more to get more views. It's a two-sided coin. YouTube ads is very good at giving you pop-up messages for, oh, your budget or your campaign is not getting as many views as it can. And fix this by doing this, or they're going to have an account specialist request to talk to you to do a consultation. Be very careful with that, because while they do want to help you get more views and all that sort of stuff, very often they don't understand the very same things that I just explained to you. So you may end up getting unnecessary spending and unnecessary clicks and views to your YouTube ad that don't really give you that profit. I'm giving you a very conservative, narrow, and straightforward approach to doing YouTube ads, which makes you spend very little and increase the chances of making good sales with it in the process. Okay? And the last thing is, if you can't get your ads or campaign to profit, don't worry. Rely instead on blogging and regular YouTube, organic YouTube views to make sales. So let me just go back to my list of things over here. So as you can see over here, if I go to video campaigns, you see all these things over here. A lot of them are paused. In fact, the only one that's really active right now is the WA ad down here, which is making me the majority of the money that I showed you, and the one that I just put up, which is the income school review. The rest of these are paused, and the reason why is because they weren't making me good money, and that's normal. Even the pros, the legitimate pros, will tell you the same thing that I do. Most ads that you put up on YouTube ads or any PPC network in general are not going to do well. That is normal. That's to be expected. Expect that. But I'm giving you a way of doing it where you don't spend a lot of money. You're literally spending pennies on this kind of stuff. But remember what I said in one of the other things, which is if it gets good views, pause, make a new video, and let the other one run in place of the new one. So what do I mean by that? If I go to one of my successful ads, my WA ad, if I go to ad groups, you'll see that I have 2. So I originally started with 2 and it wasn't doing well, so I paused it, I created a new one, and this is the one that's doing pretty well for me. And what that basically shows is that if one ad isn't working well for you, you have to keep testing. You have to make a new video, make a new ad for it, or put it in place of the old video whose ad was running on it and see if it performs better. It's a matter of testing. And you know, with all this said, this pretty much summarizes how I personally do YouTube ads, and I'm continuing to grow my knowledge with it, as well as affiliate marketing in general. I've made pretty good money with this kind of stuff, but I know the risks that are involved with it. So if you find this to be very overwhelming, perhaps YouTube ads is not where you want to start. I do have a resource underneath this YouTube video which will take you not just through the process of setting up YouTube ads and clarifying a lot of questions you may have, but also helping you with things like coaching and helping you set up your own affiliate marketing businesses through things that I've done, which is blogging, general YouTube stuff, and things of that nature. But I wanted to introduce you to YouTube ads in this video. This is not supposed to be some sort of overall authority or guarantee. I can't guarantee you success with this stuff, but I'm just sharing with you how I personally do these things, and I really hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, of course, leave them below this YouTube video. I do ask if you please leave the questions underneath this particular site, because it does help the website rise and get more traffic in YouTube, in Google and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. It helps the site, it helps me out personally. So if you found that valuable and you have questions or comments, whatever the case is, sure, leave it below the YouTube video. If you can, please leave it below the site that I just showed you. Check that resource out. Check out the other resources that I have to offer you and other things involving affiliate marketing. And I really want to thank you for taking the time to watch this long video. You have a good one.